So it is just after 5 a.m. and I'm on my way off again on my next adventure. I'm heading down to Tumut and the Kosciuszko area for 4 days on my own. Today, first stop will be Adelong Falls gold mine ruins. So enjoy. Okay, so I've still got about just about an hour to go till I'm at Adelong. I've just stopped now to have a bit of a snack and a drink of water and get out and stretch my legs and refresh before I keep going. Just want to look at that. I really love driving through this type of country. Just the hills and the scenery and the farms with animals along the side of the road. It's just really beautiful spots to drive in. Okay, I have arrived at Adelong Falls gold mill ruins. I'm just going to have a bit of a snack here, a little bit of bite to eat before I go and have a look around. Just going to have a wrap with one of these John West tuna and rice snack packs and some coconut sriracha sauce. I don't think I'll overdo it on the sauce because I don't want to be having to climb out of the tent at 2 o'clock in the morning to constantly run to the toilet. Just going to scan across this. If you'd like to read more of it, you can pause on various parts and have a closer look for yourself. Built around 1870, this cottage was home to William Ritchie, who owned and operated the Adelong Falls Reefer Battery quartz crushing mill with his partner David Wilson. Extensive terraced gardens, a farmyard and orchards surrounded the cottage, and some of the domestic plantings can still be seen today. The old fireplace there. I'm not sure, that might have been another fireplace over there or what it was. I'm not quite right down towards Kosciuszko and the other areas I'm going to just yet. That's still another, easy 80 odd kilometres away. But just looking at the day out here, you would not think this whole, most of this region has had snow over the weekend. Built around 1870, the lower water race fed the lower water wheel. The water was collected in timber weirs across the creek and fed through the main sluice gate in the head wall. From here it flowed along the race into a flume in the processing mill and then delivered to the lower water wheel. The main sluice gate and small gates along the race provided outlets and controlled the flow. Installed in 1882, the overshot 18-foot, which is 5.5 metre water wheel, generated 26 horsepower and required 10,300 gallons or 47,000 litres per minute to achieve maximum power. Built in 1870, the 26-foot overshot reverse wheel drove all of the machinery through the life of the mill. Operating at around 3.5 revolutions per minute, it developed 35 horsepower per minute. The wheel was 4.6 foot wide, which is 1.4 metres, and required 7,800 gallons or 31,200 litres of water per minute to fill its 64 buckets. As I stood here and admired the beauty of the environment that surrounded me, I was reminded of the poetic words of YouTube channels that I admired. It was at this moment I myself was inspired to write some beautiful poetry. Roses are red, violets are blue, poetry is hard, bacon. I took one final scan as I left this place, which I had not visited in nearly 15 years, and did not know when I would visit again, although I hoped it would not be too long. There's a lot of steps here. This is hard work, getting back up here for an old bloke like myself. This suspension bridge has a span of 60.2 metres and is supported by two 30mm steel cables, and the end supports are made from 4 ironbark timber poles 9.3 metres in height. That water is so very, very clear. It would also be so very, very cold. The bridge was constructed by the Australian Army 21 Construction Regiment, the Royal Australian Engineers, as a training program in 7 days. It is the back of the wall for the Blowering Dam. Okay, you can no longer get up to the top of the dam wall, but from here you might be able to see up to the spillway there, where the water would overflow. And as I said, we're down the bottom. That's the back part of the wall there up to the dam. Okay, so I came for a look at the Blowering Dam, but yeah, as I mentioned, you can't get up the top anymore. So I'm just going to head on to my first campsite for the night and just get there, have a nice relaxing afternoon. I came here to look at the dam because I have some fond memories of visiting here with my son Matthew, who was in last week's videos when he was only very young. And yeah, I had photos of him up there on the dam and camping in Tumut, feeding possums, etc. Anyhow, see you again soon. A lovely peaceful spot here. I've pretty much got the place to myself. I chose to stay back up here in amongst the trees instead of going right down by the water. It is nice down there, but I just wanted to stay somewhere a bit flatter and somewhere that I don't have a 200-metre walk to go to the toilet in the middle of the night if I need to. A little bit peckish here, so I'm just going to make some 2-minute noodles.
and our water is already boiling within a few minutes. I've got the noodles in, we'll just let them simmer away. Okay, so I've got myself a nice little pot of Vietnamese beef and lemongrass noodles. Thank you to my son Matthew, who chose them out last week when we were away in Taree. Good choice, mate. I really wish you could be here with me. It's a beautiful place. Hello, I'm Mudgutz, and I'm here to talk to you about fashion. Okay, so I've had a feed, and it's getting a bit chilly here and starting to get dark soon. Haven't got that much sunlight left. It's starting to dip behind the hills and the trees over there. Looks pretty light out here with the camera. It's camera always lets in so much light, it makes it look deceiving. Yeah, well, nothing much else I'm going to do tonight now, so I'll catch up with you again in the morning.